Dear Ned, Austria has been wonderful so far. Dad called. He wants me to get an old relic while I'm here, the Book of Apologies, which dates back to the 17th century witch trials in Salem. I'll be going to Mosam Castle to retrieve it before I head back to the States. It's said to be haunted, so I'm expecting some good scares and mysteries. Ever yours, Nancy. Feels like ages since I was on my last adventure. So, are you coming in?
That's all right, Miss Drew. I'd prefer to stay out here.
Why? It's so warm and inviting in here.
Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. All of Judge Sewell's effects are there, just as your father requested. Although, I will tell you, as I told him, the desk is locked, and I don't have the key. But I will gladly stay and answer any questions you have. From the other side of this door. I recommend opening the window for some light. There's no electricity here. Well, in that room at least.
Huh. Some of this stuff looks very old, but it doesn't look like it's very useful. Some of this stuff looks very old, but it doesn't look like it's very useful. Dr. Hurst?
Yes, I'm here.
How long have you known my dad?
Oh, Carson and I are not that close. He reached out to me because I'm the historian keeping track of all the relics here. And, as he guessed, we should have the Book of Apologies.
Lucky I was already here on vacation. I was quite, though I have to admit, visiting a castle.
Do you...
From time. I'll get back to it.
Take all the time you need.
Malleus Maleficarum. Wow. The Hammer of Witches itself. Gives me chills knowing what it did.
Yes, indeed. A how-to guide for hammering out witchcraft. It was written in 1487 by a man whose name I won't even bother to mention because he used bunk science. To send hundreds, if not thousands, of people to their deaths.
really isn't much here.
Yes, Judge Sewell was a Puritan. They believed they should only have purposeful or utilitarian possessions, very little value outside their stated. Oh, great. You know, that room used to be a prison cell. Mosam Castle was the site of the most famous and violent witch trials in Austrian history. The Salzburg witch trials predate the Salem witch trials by 17 years, actually. After the incidents in Salem, and since we are the premier, the book.
You mind if.
Well.
Ghost? Is this Judge.
Ah, yes. That desk is where he spent most of his time working.
And.
Your father. It was a ledger containing all.
Alleged.
Yes.
I found a letter. It's addressed to.
What does it say?
I do regret to write to you. He and. What does this mean? Dr. Hurst?
Yes?
What else can you tell me about the Book of Apologies?
As I mentioned, it's the book written by Judge Samuel Sewell himself, detailing the name. Do you perhaps know? Oh.
Austria is wonderful.
I do enjoy it here myself. I'm not. Yes.
I'll get back to.
Take.
Some of this stuff looks very old, but there really isn't much. An old chest, but it won't open. Can't use that here. Hard to tell how far up we are. There really isn't much here.
Yes, he
Depends on who's reading it. It's often. Hi, Dad.
Hey, how's my girl? Having a good time in Salzburg?
Yes, I'm having a blast. The scenery is gorgeous and I'm loving the food. Not to mention, mysterious castles are my jam.
Good. So you visited Mosham Castle?
Yeah, that's where I hot on the trail of the Book of Apollo.
Great. Thank you.
Hugh?
Judge Danforth. We go way back. Has a son about your age.
And then you...
Sorry?
Don't worry.
Good. I knew you'd...
Right, I see.
Yeah.
No problem.
Good luck, Nancy.
What a clever desk. It even comes with a labyrinth. Easy. I found it. It's here.
What? Really? Amazing!
It's locked behind some sort of cage, though. The lock says A.W. Any ideas?
A.W.? No. But I have some tools in the shop that might be able to cut it free.
Where is that? Hey! The Book of Apologies. It's locked. The Book of Apology. It's
Nancy! This way!
Where is that? Dr. Hurst?
Nancy Drew, it's Deirdre Shannon.
Deirdre? Can I call you back? I'm in the middle of...
Listen, I know we haven't exactly been besties in the past, but I'm in the middle of something big, and I...
Deirdre, I have to call you back.
Wait, don't hang up on me!
Elizabeth? Elizabeth! Hey! What are you doing? What? The book! They took the book! Stop! Stop running! Gotta move slowly. Come on. No! Gotta figure out which way they went. Must be a clue here. A.W. same as the desk. A ticket to Boston. This canister looks to have been used as a homemade smoke bomb. This canister looks to have been used as a home... Yes, Deirdre. What is it?
You know where I am right now? Salem.
Salem? As in, witch trial Salem?
Obvi. Come on, Drew. My cousin has... well, she's gotten into some trouble here, and I thought I could help her out. But it turns out this situation is much more complicated than I anticipated. So now, I'm calling you to ask for some... guidance.
You want my help?
Ugh, yes, don't make this more painful. I could use your professional opinion, okay?
Well, it so happens that the case I'm on is connected to Boston, which is just nearby Salem. And I was never a big believer in coincidences.
Oh, are you sure?
I'd love to.
Seriously?
I thought I had reached a dead end, but it looks like I have to go to Massachusetts anyway. In any case, a fresh perspective would do me good.
Ugh, you're already annoying me.
You're...
Oh, this...
I appreciate you coming here, Drew.
I'm just glad you didn't change your mind and leave me at the airport.
Might have crossed my mind. Keep the excessive cheeriness under control, and we'll be fine.
No promises.
Where were you, by the way?
Austria.
Did I interrupt a...
Didn't you bring me here to...
Yeah, and that's it.
A fire? Was anyone hurt?
Happened in the middle of the night. No one was there, thankfully. The house wasn't completely destroyed, but the person who lived there had to move out. Just so we're clear, this is my case. I know you're a detective and everything, but this is personal. It's family. Well, extent.
Of course.
But
Well, I have done...
you know, respect your experience and whatever, but family trumps it to, well,
So,
like,
why don't we start with your extended family?
they're,
Oh,
yes. Tegan is,
what does Tegan...
she's worried about May, obviously. Tegan,
What can you tell me about May?
she has a reputation as a troublemaker.
Odd how?
I don't know. Troubled teen, that's the problem.
Sounds...
Where do you...
One more question. What can you tell me about this historic mansion?
It's called,
Nothing...
well, yeah,
Which is...
the Hath...
What do you mean, haunted?
Exactly that. There's ghosts.
Deirdre...
I don't believe it either, Drew. But I can't explain it. Everyone seems to think they exist. With so many sightings, even if it isn't real ghosts, something is definitely going on. I thought that maybe you can disprove them. So, would you please get out of my car and come inside? If we're going to work side by side, you'd better learn to keep up with me.
You must be Nancy. Thank you so much for coming. You know, you live in the same neighborhood for 20 years and... Oh,
I'm good.
Tegan Perry. Welcome to my home. Well, our home, although right now my parents are Deirdre...
Assist...
She's innocent. I don't know why she... Well, you know. I'm sorry. Are you hungry? There's clam chowder. Deirdre, sorry, you're bunky. Oh, I almost forgot. After you girls get comfortable, you two should swing by the museum. Might as well take in some history while you're here, right?
I thought you two used.
That was a long time ago. Look,
Thanks, Tegan. I appreciate you.
Nancy,
Sorry.
of course, I have time for one.
What can you tell me about where the fire?
What have you heard about it? Look, I appreciate you. You told me.
I'm sorry if I wasn't clear. I just thought since the Hathorn House is important to the town, you must know about it. Through the museum.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The Hathorn House fire. Yes, John Hathorn was one of.
Oh, is there some...
No.
I understand.
You can read all of.
You jerk. Tegan said you've been in town for days, but you haven't come by.
I know. I had to check in with your case at the, Look, I didn't want to bother you. How you holding up?
I've been accused of worse.
No, you haven't.
Hey, at least I got you to get off your butt and finally visit me.
Oh, this is the girl I was telling you about. Nэнsi Дрю.
Nice to meet you. Oh. She really doesn't want to talk. This could be difficult. Any advice?
Do better? I'll be in the kitchen.